In the city that never sleeps, the hero swings and hides with your web of destiny.
Hey everybody, this is Quickdraw McGraw from Quickdraw Comics. So today we're going to be talking about Spider-Man. Reason why I'm holding up this glass of water is I have unfortunately, colonoscopy tomorrow, so I have to drink a lot of water. And anyways, here you go. And if I have to drink a lot of water, I recommend that you check out Liquid Death. It's just natural spring water. So I've been putting down a lot of these things. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get to the painting. It's good. All right, so put this away. What I'm going to show you is a painting that I did of Spider-Man. And so this is it. This is my second painting that I did of him. I'll show you the first one that I did to give you a kind of an idea. I am not a big, huge Spider-Man fan, but I do have this, and this is from Spider-Man #1. What a lot of collectors are doing now is they're buying old issues of key issues like this, and they are splitting them up into pages, and then they're sending them to CGC to have them graded. So this is what I have with this actual book itself. It's kind of cool because it's actually one of the interior pages, and you actually see Spider-Man moving around and such. So not worth a lot, but still, it's kind of cool to have as far as a collector's item. Spider-Man #1, just a little piece. Okay, so one thing also that came out was Absolute Catwoman is going to be released tomorrow on Wednesday. And so one of the things that we did in our Batman Catwoman episode that I filmed this week was the relationship between Batman and Catwoman that started out in Batman issue 1. So when she was the cat, I'm actually kind of interested in this whole relationship between Spider-Man and Black Cat. So I'm going to be kind of checking that out and see how that whole thing rolls, just because I'm interested in that dynamic between the two of them. All right, so I am going to show you this one that I did. It was, people liked it, and it was something that I did. What I found from this one was people like colors. Okay. So that's one thing that I can tell you from painting. What I did with this one, and I'll show you the other one that I did, the first kind of version of this, is I was painting this and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to take every single freaking color in my palette of acrylic paints, and I'm going to throw it on this thing. And then I'm going to do lots and lots of different kind of shadings and all that to see what I can get. And when I just showed it to glancers, people walking by, they're like, oh my gosh, I mean, I really like this one versus the other one. And it's just because I just experimented with colors. And so that's what I did, is I just threw down a lot of different colors. So I'm going to go ahead and show you, and I'll compare it. Okay, so this is the second one that I painted. All right, this is with all the colors. And then this was the first. So it's more of a kind of a blended look to it. And they're both very dynamic, where he's kind of jumping out at you. And I'd never painted Spider-Man before. I'd mostly painted a lot of the DC characters, as Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, Superman, as we showed yesterday. Uh, and so, in the background there is kind of blurry, and you also get some of the yellow hue to the back of him. But really, what I tried to do with the second one was I tried to make this whole background here, like the Empire State Building, I tried to really just, although it's not like realistic, I just threw down all kinds of different color, and then the supporting buildings and stuff like that, and then also his web. I also I showed like the web itself shooting out and in like kind of a yellowish color. Sorry about that. Runny nose for some reason. And then just kind of did that contrast, and then a lot of contrast in his body dynamic, and then also in his legs themselves. So hopefully here you can see this. I thought it was a good painting for my first and second versions of Spider-Man. The other thing I wanted to mention, a couple things, is what I try to do for you, in case you don't know or notice, is I try and show like around me whenever I do an episode. I'll show you, like, for example, yesterday I did the Catwoman. I have all kinds of Catwoman comic books. Like for today, I have lots and lots of different Spider-Man episodes or comic books that I have. And then the other thing, oh, drop that. For example, I have over here one of the first graded books that I have, which is Spider-Man right here. And that's when they went from Marvel did a test from going from charging 30 cents a comic book to actually charging 35 cents. And so, anyways, this is just a quick showcase of the two paintings. I'm going to do a visual of a side by side of the two of them. Let me know in your comments what you think is better. Let's see here. Next one I'm going to do is going to be Deadpool. This is after I probably later in the week after my procedure. And I had a request come in from the comments for Elektra. So I'm going to be doing that. Okay. So I look at the comments, and then I will do something. I love Jennifer Gardner. I think she's awesome. Ben Affleck made a mistake in breaking up with her, and I don't know. I took offense to that because my name is Ben, so I don't know. Whatever. So I'm gonna do a painting of Jennifer Garner as Elektra. So I'm excited about that. So I'll be doing that pretty soon here, because she was a character that actually did a lot for the Marvel universe and also for uh, superheroes, female superheroes in general. So, and she's kind of forgotten. So I want to bring that back to life on this show. Okay, so that's it. Um, like, subscribe, please. Comment, help me get going. I don't know. Maybe these guys will give me a little liquid death. They'll give me a little sponsorship here. I don't know. Maybe we can pull in some sort of like tie-in to Spider-Man. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna continue to do that. Get ready for my procedure, and um, that's it. So thanks for watching. Love to have you all subscribed. And I will continue to do my best to impart the experience I've had doing art with comic book characters, how it's impacting pop culture, talk about the psychological aspects, and really just kind of talk about the interpersonal relationships. and love of the characters and how they're trying to help people in the world in their own way, even if they are messed up. So that's it. Like, subscribe, comment, let me know how it's going, and I will check you all next episode. All right, bye.
In the city that never sleeps, the hero swings and hides with your web of